I do. Oh, that's a low battery. I got a low battery already. Yo. Good evening once again. I spoke to y'all 5 minutes ago or so. I just figured to go ahead and do the leaky gut syndrome thing right now as I'm cooking, because the rush of time, we're usually late to the movies when we go to the movies. I want to do the review after the movie and possibly do a couple other things, man. Maybe the video games after the movie. Still got to get in the shower after the movie. So we're doing it right now. I got to start setting an alarm on when I go live, events or whatever, so you guys can check it out. But it's a process. Still new at this, but what I'm cooking my son right now. We got we're gonna turn this little thing around real quick. Okay, I'm cooking him a potato. I'm gonna put some butter on that thing, season it with salt and pepper. I like onions with everything I eat, but he's not that way, not yet. He likes onions for the most part, but not like, with his potatoes or whatever. So I'm gonna do the baked potato, just butter, salt and pepper. I'm gonna come over here, give him some chicken. Now, I was brought up deep fried, dip, double twice, laid to the side. Hey, it's one of the best ways to cook chicken. I agree. I ain't gonna lie. Deep fried is the way to go. Was the way to go. So right now, let me go ahead and turn this right back around for you. And this is gonna tie into the leaky gut syndrome thing. The oil versus non-allergen spray. Corn versus your green beans, your fresh green beans. Certain things like that. Your juice compared to your smoothies. Your French fries that you would eat with your burger. You can have it every once in a while. And I hope my battery don't die. I'm gonna try to talk a little quicker. But instead of getting the fries with your burger or whatever you're getting, do fruit. Instead of the corn tortilla with your tacos, do lettuce. Have a lettuce wrap. Put a big old fat piece of, a big old burger patty in between some lettuce, double the onions, tomato, all that. If you still eat cheese, go ahead, put cheese on it, but substitute the bread. That's preference. But when we're talking about the oil, we're talking about the extra stuff that you're taking in with the food, that's when it starts to build up and cause you to get sick more longer. People didn't used to always get sick as much as they do. We eat crappy. I kind of touched on this last night. Let me finish it up with, I did some research, and let's do it. But with my dinner, I'm going to have the green beans. I got green beans. I'm about to cut this thing up. She got an onion. I got some carrots. I'm going to salt and pepper it up just like I should. And it's going to be good. I think next time I'm going to do the sausage instead of chicken. And put the sun-dried tomatoes. And actually put fresh tomatoes in there. Sprinkled with the sun-dried tomato pieces. With onion and bell peppers, of course, and might slice in some, put in some green onions, or not green onions, but green beans, and then call it a meal. That's tomorrow. Let me go ahead and flip this real quick, so you don't think I'm just over here burning food, right? Gonna do it like this. So as you can see, we got limited amount of time before we have to be at that movie theater. Still gotta go see if Carlos can come, his little buddy from school. Haven't talked to him quite yet. But that's one thing we have to do before we go to the movie. He'll probably eat that after the movie. So I'm just gonna give him some of this, maybe feed him some noodles. He likes noodles. He got the snack for the movie, so I just know after the movie he got that big old potato waiting, and yeah, he likes his potatoes. What's up, Pops? We're about to leave this movie, man. We just got kind of hungry before we leave after this movie, so we're doing this right now. I'm gonna repost this probably in the morning. That'll probably be my segment for Let's Talk with Jay. But the reason I'm talking about all this, like no store-bought juice, no corn, no canola oil, none of the oil that has a lot of additives, and going to cooking spray, non-allergen cooking spray. I love you too, Pops. I love you too, Pops. That's Pops right there. He knows I'm with this right here, man. You saw me snacking on that carrot earlier. I tried to make my son laugh, so I kind of do it like Bugs Bunny. And he said, "Who?" Like it was Mike Jones. I said, "Bugs Bunny." He said, "Who?" I said, "You have never heard of Bugs Bunny? What are they teaching you in school, man?" I'm about to take him out of school just for that. Anyway, so let me sip my apple cider. That's my thing. Everybody know that's my thing. I do the hot drinks, the cold weather. So the reason why I promote the things or healthier things that don't have additives, because they mess up your tummy and makes your tummy longevity wise is no good. It depletes the purpose of your body's natural ability. It can't digest foods. It can't process foods. It can't do work like it was meant to work when you were younger, before you started taking these foods. And let me begin with the research that I have done on this. And mind you, I've talked to random people that I don't know, just random people, whether it's been the dude that used to work out, he used to be a huge bodybuilder or whatever, or the guy that was at my work, and he knew a couple people that had suffered from a couple things. Just random conversations. But this needs to be common knowledge. Okay? Leaky gut syndrome. Let me put this down. We're done showing you the food. It's time to get in presentation mode. Alright, let's do this. Leaky gut syndrome is an intestinal bacterial overgrowth. Okay? That's when I was talking about eating the foods that have the stuff that's blocking your tummy, your digestive tracts. And, you know, Chris Torres, if you're out there, or if you catch this on the repost, I want you to comment and tell them what you know, because you're educated in this as well. So yeah, get at me on the repost. So with those foods, they basically over time make it to where food, unprocessed food, ends up in your bloodstream. Okay. Now what that does is it causes you to be sick more. It causes you to have health problems, a few of them. Let me stick to my phone. Okay, your gut allows too much substance into the bloodstream. That's the food that you're intaking and your body can't digest. Okay, that's the food that's going into your bloodstream, which is bad. Okay. Usually your body will allow properly digested nutrients into the bloodstream while preventing toxins and food from entering. Okay? So the undigested food is the thing that's doing it. Okay? When you do have leaky blood or leaky gut syndrome, your pores open up and let undigested food into bloodstream, causing allergies and autoimmune diseases. Okay? And many, many more. Okay? So overall health-wise, if you're trying to ward off the common cold, this here says over time it can cause alopecia, multiple sclerosis, celiac, Graves' disease, and many, many more diseases. Just by having a dirty tummy, a dirty gut, okay? Over time, stuff like milk, processed foods, heavy on the corn, heavy on the starch, that's going to build up in your tummy and it's going to stop the process how it's supposed to be running, okay? A lot of people do the kidney cleanse, all types of cleanses, okay? But it's to cleanse your kidneys, your other things, your things. It's supposed to clean all this, okay? And get the old food out. Battery is about to die. I hope it doesn't die. Look. I noticed after eating, stopped eating like milk, a lot of milk and a lot of greasy foods. When I resorted back to that, it was almost like an allergy. It was almost like it made my tummy hurt. You know what I mean? It did make my tummy hurt. And it was obviously because of the food that I was eating that I had stopped. Okay? So, many people that come back from, like, have cancer